Hey guys, thank you so much for joining me. If this is your very first time here, welcome. And if you're returning, welcome back. So today I am sharing my plus size pregnancy experience. I know that there are women out there who can relate to these things, and you know, I just kind of wanted to put it out there. If that's something you'd be interested in watching, stick around. So the first thing is that people can't tell that I'm pregnant. To me, it's completely obvious. Like, I feel like my stomach sticks out, but I like go somewhere and either I'll mention being pregnant or somehow it'll come up and people look at me like, really? You're pregnant? I'd be like, yeah, like, they'd be like, are you sure? No, I'm positive. Another thing is that my experience being plus size at the doctor comes with a little bit of uncomfortableness, but nothing to the point where I'm like offended or anything like that. It just is. Whenever my doctor is talking about weight gain and things like that, it's always, oh, you can this pregnancy gain between 10 and 15 pounds. And I just feel like, who realistically gains 10 pounds their entire pregnancy? If I go an entire 40 weeks of pregnancy, like, do you really expect me to only gain 10 pounds? Like, the baby's gonna be a good 8 pounds by himself. How does that even compute? Like, it just doesn't even make sense to me. I don't know. I just feel like doctors kind of put an unrealistic expectation on plus size women to not gain very much weight when they're pregnant. Here's what I say to that. I'm not saying just have a free-for-all and eat whatever you want and do whatever you want, but like, my advice would be not to put that kind of pressure on yourself. This kind of pertains to when I go to the doctor too, but I feel like they pay very close attention to my glucose levels. First time they checked my glucose levels, I want to say I was like 16 weeks pregnant. And like, I know that that's super early. And they never said that it was because I was plus size, but like, come on girl. I already know. Like, just say it's because I'm plus size. Like, just say it. Another thing is that people assume that I have gestational diabetes, or they assume that I'm going to have a C-section. And there's not anything wrong with having a C-section, but I think to put that assumption on any woman, that's a little bit offensive. Like, for you to make the assumption as a stranger or even as a loved one or a family member that, oh, like, of course you have gestational diabetes. Like, no, I don't. It's not something that only happens to overweight women, so I just feel like that assumption is unfair. The last thing, and this is something that I complain to my husband about all the time. Like, the top of my stomach gets pregnant before the bottom of my stomach. Like, the bottom of my stomach stays with this little flap. I know y'all know what I'm talking about. It stays with this little flap that, like, it doesn't get hard until I'm like 35 weeks pregnant. For that reason alone, I make sure that I have on maternity pants and things like that to like round my stomach out, because I don't like for it to look flabby. I want it to look pregnant and round and not, you know. Anyway, that's my 2 cents, my experience, and some things that I feel like may be different for women who are plus size when they're pregnant. Please leave me a comment down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.